I wanted to stay on there, and that tsunami swept through here in 2010 and swept me out with it. So I'm trying to get back. I was instrumental, against all odds, of getting those meetings televised. I saw where Burlington City Council was televised, ABSS board meetings were televised, and here county government was not televised. I felt it should be. So did a little finagling, and we did get it televised, and I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's great. I would have given my right arm if it had been televised while I was teaching, because I could have made great assignments for the kids in the civics classes. And the seniors generally do not like to drive at nighttime, eye problems, or just being out later at night, after dark, and they're not very comfortable. So trying to hit both worlds, the kids on one side and our seniors on the other side. So anybody can watch, or if you're working, anybody can watch those meetings at any time at your own convenience. For the future of the county, jobs. We desperately need jobs. We need industry here, and I think that is something that we really need to work on. And one way to do it is education. And I think ACC, with that bond issue, is a good approach for this. They're going into technology. In order to pass the bond issue, we must pass the quarter-cent sales tax to pay for that bond. We don't want it to go on the backs of the homeowners here in Alamance County as far as a property tax increase. To do the sales tax, well, let's look at, that hits everybody. Everybody has to pay a sales tax. And my understanding is that Tanger, I don't remember, it was in the 80s or 90% of the people that shop there, because you give your zip code, are from out of Alamance County. So that's wonderful. Let them pay. Let them pay for that bond issue. So it's a good deal. It's a good deal. I'm proud of ELN. They had wonderful student teachers. I had some of them, and so proud of these kids that came over to me as student teachers. Got one that's been up for Teacher of the Year a couple times. He's over at Williams High School. He was one of my shining stars. And I'm hoping maybe the next time around that young man will get it, because he was fabulous as a student teacher. ELN had the early college, and I think that was a fantastic idea for our students. I think Guilford County is also involved, or can come to that, I believe. But I know Alamance County students can, especially juniors and seniors, and they'll take really core classes. But it's a great opportunity. I mentioned ACC earlier, and now ELN University. Not all kids are college material, or do they want to go to college? But ACC is a great answer for them. So ELN has hired a lot of people here in Alamance County, so I'm very thankful for that too. When all this started, it was about 3 years ago, and I firmly believe in trust and verify. Make some people upset, but I still believe in trust and verify. So I had contacted the Government Accountability Office, GAO, and asked them very good questions and got some very interesting answers, really surprising answers. They had investigated ICE and found out that ICE had done some things that was really, really good, such as the memorandum of memorandum of understanding. Okay, but they didn't do a complete thing. In other words, they didn't follow through on what they were trying to do. Now that MOA is something that is a contract. It was signed by the sheriff and by the commissioners. And that says that you will allow the government to come in and inspect and verify and all these things, among other things. Now when the DOJ started investigating, they put roadblocks up. They wouldn't let them come in. I felt very strongly that was a wrong thing to do, because it causes people to say, okay, what are you hiding? What are you doing wrong? But when I said that ICE didn't complete what they should have so that they could verify that everybody's doing the same thing, that's why you had the issue in Arizona. Maybe they were doing something a little bit different, or carrying too far what they were supposed to be doing. But you had the same thing in New Jersey. Cost the people in Arizona $5 million. It cost the people in New Jersey roughly almost $5 million. And why did I give the commissioners an F? This is why. I didn't want us to be charged or have to pay $5 million, or roughly that. You say, well, they're insured, but the insurance company does not have to take it. And it will fall back on the citizens of Alamance County, so who pays? I don't think the citizens of Alamance County should pay. It's too expensive. It's not the citizens' fault to start with. See, the DOJ wanted to come in to begin with to check with the Sheriff's Department, to work with them in case they were not doing something exactly as they should have been doing. That doesn't mean that he was doing anything wrong. I'm not even going to say that. Maybe, or I don't know. I wasn't down there, but DOJ wanted to work with the Sheriff's Department to be sure everything was being done correctly. The Sheriff's Department put up roadblocks and we let them in. But that was also included in the MOA, Memorandum of Understanding, which was the contract, and signed, and they broke the contract. That's the way I look at it. They broke the contract. I think that was just a very unfortunate situation. I think Patty probably made a mistake. I don't like to pass judgment. I'm not doing that. It's just that I think Patty made a mistake. I remember being in college, and you know, everybody has a mixed drink, and that one mixed drink would last me all evening, especially with the ice going in and being melted, and ice goes in and is melted. You know, I mean, by the time I finished it, it was just probably water by the time I got through with, you know, the evening. But you just, everybody knows what they can handle, and or should know. And I think it's very unfortunate. It was a mistake on Patty's part. And she's a human being. She makes mistakes. We all do. And I'm sorry to hear it. I think Beth Perdue should get a B. I would have liked to have seen more done as far as business opportunities are concerned in North Carolina. But especially, I'll be partial, especially Alamance County. But, you know, she was instrumental in getting the DOJ here. So, I mean, not the DOJ. She was instrumental in getting Tanger here. So I was very, very pleased with that. Tim Sutton. Tim Sutton sat next to me. Tim Sutton, as a commissioner, as a person. As a commissioner. Tim Sutton was very supportive of the 287G program. Bragged on it constantly. I haven't heard him say much about it lately. That's exactly why I haven't heard anything said about it. Tom Manning is an excellent chairperson. Of course, he has the experience from the ABSS board, but he keeps those meetings running smoothly. And if you watch anything about the county commissioners on television, if you're a business person and you want to come to Alamance County, you view what's going on the county commissioners, and he makes a good impression. I wish Jeremy was running, but I guess not. I would like to see Eddie Boswell back on it. I think Eddie's given a lot to the county and very, very forthcoming. And Tom Manning. I feel that there are some people that want Alamance County to be like this. Down on education, down on jobs coming into Alamance County, and they're happy. You can tell from the faces on these three guys. They're happy. That's not what I want for Alamance County.
What do you want?
I want an educated workforce. I want our kids educated. Our kids are really excited about the new technology school that's in Burlington. The first year it was up, it was 300 kids enrolled in it, and now there's 700. This is the second year. So the word is getting out, and they're excited. And this is what we need to do. We need industry here, we need business, we need jobs. We need an educated workforce so that we can have the good jobs. I don't mean working in the local fast food places at minimum wage. We need good jobs here in Alamance County. That's a good question. Why should they vote for me? Because I always ask questions. I'm not a rubber stamp. I don't rubber stamp anything. I investigate, I check it out. I think ELN students are wise enough to realize this is what they want in a county commissioner. They don't want a rubber stamp. I'm open, I listen, and I check it out for myself. And I'll make the best decision, I think, for the community or for the county.